Hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
In today's video, we are going to be swatching and discussing the formula of the new OPI Nature Strong because it's a really interesting product, I have to say. I've been working with it a little bit, so I have some thoughts that I want to share with you guys. Okay, so we only have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors because this is all, that's his. That's, well, with the top coat. That's all we can afford right now. So, hey, guys, honestly, if you want to donate towards the cause, then we would be super happy. But
speaking of donations, so we would like to dedicate this video to Mary and to Jillian for your wonderful donations.
During our YouTube live, yes. So thank you so much, guys. Like, we really appreciate your donations.
So this one
is for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
It came at a very, very good time.
Yes, indeed. Let me tell you.
Yes. Okay, so we are going to be looking at A Clay in Life. Let Nature Take Its Quartz. And that's the one that I'm wearing. I did YouTube live with this color. Give a Garnet. Oops. A Bloom with a View. Eco-Maniac, Force of Nail-ture, and Onyx Skies. Okay, some of them are good, some of them are not so. Some of them are good, some of them not so awesome. So we're gonna start with the most difficult ones, which are these two. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the good ones. All right, so
you guys know which hands are gonna be used for this, right?
Oops, what are we gonna do here? Like this. Okay. Okay, you're scaring people. People admitted that you scared them.
With what? With
your hands. I don't know. This one time when you actually, honestly, I jumped. Anyway, all right, so A Clay in Life. So this nail polish, I'm not going to talk about the natural part because you know, there is no nail polish trees. I wish they were, but anyway, it's not really that natural. But it has some different ingredients, and it has ingredients that some people feel that they are not allergic to. So, right? We've had some people having allergic reactions.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think there was David, one of our
resin formaldehyde. He was allergic
he's one of our kind of regulars for the lives, so shout out to you, David. And yeah, he's got some allergies.
Yeah, so apparently these don't have, so maybe I think
formaldehyde resin.
Yeah, so maybe they could call it hypoallergenic one. That would be a better, in my opinion, maybe a description of the product. I don't know. But anyway, so this one applies without a base coat. And apparently you can use it without a top coat, but it's going to wear better with the top coat. And I find it does have a better shine with the top coat.
Gives a little bit extra durability, right?
So funny enough, we wiped the nails with, we did a manicure and we wiped them with alcohol. So you know me and how I cannot stand the regular brushes, like these ones. But funny enough, because when you are applying a polish over a dry nail without a base coat, you can put more pressure, you can spread the brush a little bit better. And I kind of seem to be having way less issues with application of these colors. So these two are not as pigmented, not as creamy as the other ones.
A little streaky.
A little streaky. I'm gonna do two for you guys so you can see kind of how it goes. And then the other nails, we're gonna do one of each. So this coat, I'm going to apply quite thin.
As per usual.
But you see the brush is, it's kind of hugging the shape of the nail, like, well. But yes, the first coat is streaky, especially on nails like this. Let me just move the camera. All right, so this is A Clay in the Life. What is that name?
It'd be more like a day in the life, a clay in the life. But you know what's really funny? Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
A clay in the life?
Yeah. Okay, let Nature Take Its Quartz. So this is the one that I'm wearing. And by the way, this polish is quite quickly drying. it dries really, really well. So this color, I was hoping for this color to be more pink, like a sheer kind of pink, but it's not. It's really kind of peachy.
I actually thought it would be a little more pigmented.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
So these two, I have to say, are a little difficult, but usually on the second coat, I get them at a proper look. All right, so the first coat is not super, super thin, but it's thinner. Okay, the next one that we're going to show you is the red that I just used recently, a bloom with a view. I did a pedicure with this color, and I don't know, let me know what you guys think, because OPI has 30 colors, and they're missing really good nudes, and they're missing really good reds. And these are the colors that clients often ask for here. So I find that we're kind of missing, because this one is kind of like a pinkish red. It's not a true red. You know what? Can you just?
I thought it's kind of got a bit more of a bluer tone.
Yeah, because it's pinky.
A little more like
yeah, hold on one second.
Needs a little more orange in it. So guys, this is shameless plug time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Go check out the links down in the doobly-doo and all that fun stuff. It always helps. And of course, if you are unable to help donate to the channel in some sort of capacity from a monetary way, you can always just watch the commercials. That always helps us out as well. So,
and also, if you're buying products, these ones are available on Beyond Polish, and we get a small commission from them. We have affiliates links below, so buying through them helps us as well. Anyway, so this is like a true red.
Down there.
Yes, this is a true red. And you see, because this people think it's a red, but this is red.
Yeah.
You can kind of see. This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, like that's much more of a true red.
Yeah. And this is devil red.
Devil red.
And this is not.
Devil.
All right, so let's just see how this applies. So the first, sorry, I have to finish this thought. First three colors that I purchased were these, and I was so impressed because the formula, it was very, very thick and creamy.
Yeah.
And this red is not as thick and creamy.
Which is kind of surprising.
Which is a little bit surprising. It's a little bit thinner. It still has a very, very good formula, and it has a beautiful shine and coverage. Look at this. So I find that applying it thin.
Yeah, it still looks good.
Helps you to control the product. So yes, like look at this.
Like it's still like when
it's
you look
beautiful.
at the final product of like one coat,
coat
looks very good.
Yeah, and because of the application, because of the fact that you don't have the base coat, it's not mixing with the clear coat underneath, and it's not getting like smudgy or anything. All right, so this was the bloom with a view. So the next one we're going to look at is this one, which is give it, my goodness, give a garnet.
They should have named it built like a brick.
Yeah,
because it's much more of like a brick color.
So funny enough too, these colors look a little bit darker on, and they just look a little plain in a bottle. I don't know what that is. You see how nice and creamy this is?
Yeah.
This is absolutely. So this one, it almost like feels that it has some like white paint, and like look at this. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, applies very, very,
very well.
Yeah, and again, it has it's a very like brick red for sure. I don't know if that kind of conveys in the actual video.
And again, it looks way better on the nail than it does in the bottle. I have to buy these little plastic thingies and paint them for clients.
Oh, the swatchies?
Yeah, because the bottle is not really kind of. This is Eco-Maniac. Eco-Maniac, I was hoping to be like a dark wine red, like the complimentary wine in the regular OPI line, but it's not. It's like a plum purple. But on the nail, again, unbelievable. Really, really good formula.
It's to me, it's a very nice purple. Just kind of like a like California raisin kind of purple. And for those of you who know, you know, the California raisins, you know, like that's kind of the color that it reminds me of.
I don't know what California raisin is. I just agree with you, but okay.
Just
anyway, on the
you know,
nails,
you know.
feels it looks warmer. It's a very good pedicure color right now. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Amazing formula. Now this is really good for Force of Nail-ture. Again, that's that kind of a creamy formula. I like these two.
You have this odd compulsive thing that you do, like
Move the hand.
Yeah, even though the hand actually doesn't move, you will attempt to move it about 3 or 4 times, as if you've.
Compulsive. Nice, nice. Thank you so much.
I noticed that earlier. You kind of grabbed my hand. You moved it about 3 or 4 times. It didn't actually move.
Okay, look at this. And this is the difficult nail. This is the.
Yeah, this is Ridgemore and Mount Ridgemore. Let's pay it the respect it deserves. And 1 coat. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, and this is Onyx Skies. It's a pinky, so I'm gonna really clean off this brush. This brush is kind of bigger. This one does not feel as pigmented. Like some black colors can be a little bit more pigmented, but
This
it's
one
okay.
isn't as much, but
Yeah.
you know, coat number 2. Let me tell you what.
Let's see. Let's do 2 coats. I find applying the first coat quite thin. It really helps the drying process. And it helps the application. You don't flood the skin this way. Yeah, not a 1 coater for sure.
No.
But nice application.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay, so let's go back to the difficult ones. And this is dry.
Yeah. Like you
These
can
are
see,
dry.
like, they've
I mean,
kind of matted
obviously
out a bit.
we're talking a lot, but this is good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to spread the bristles anymore. I'm just going to pick up the polish and just kind of swipe with the shape the way it is, the brush, and see if I can cover it. So place it, go down, need more product. And you know, it's kind of funny because it kind of levels. It might need a 3rd coat.
On my nails, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So it's almost on your nails. So on the normal nails, this would cover, but yeah, on you. So knowing if that someone has ridges, I would do like a thinner 2nd coat.
Yeah.
So now you can see how they, you know, how these polishes really apply, which I think is very helpful. Again, decent, not perfect. So in this case, when the 2nd coat is a little bit thicker, if I was doing client's nails, I would go for the other hand. I would not tilt the hand because sometimes the polish can kind of drip to one side. So I would place this hand flat and polish this hand because we don't want the polish to drip. So again, this was give a Garnet. So we don't have this issue of not covering completely with this one. This is perfect.
You know, as reds go, I actually like this one.
It's kind of a nice fall red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And it's kind of funny because this doesn't look as good. It looks more orangey and it looks much more red. Yeah. Eco-Maniac. Like these colors really look better on than they are in a bottle. Again, looking darker on a nail than it doesn't. It looks right lighter in the bottle. Just has more depth or something.
You know what? Because of the shine that comes off the lights and everything else, it kind of throws it off a little bit for me. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I love this color. Really nice.
You wore it for like 2 days, sadly, only because we had to film something else. You had to take it off. But you have it on your toes.
Yeah, the life of a nail model. Right? I don't get the opportunity usually to hold on to polishes.
Beautiful manicures.
I know.
Onyx Skies.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I really prefer these lids. I really do like these lids.
Those textured lids.
Yeah. Okay, this brush is huge. Can you see?
Yeah.
Of course, I had to pick a pinky, but I made it work.
So.
Okay, so let's do the thumb, right? Let's keep it flat. So with this one, the line is a little bit kind of uneven. So I'm going to kind of pull back the skin a little bit and try to perfect it without flooding it. Oops, almost. I did it. In this case, just kind of hold the nail this way or even point it down. Let it set a little bit, but it's good. And let's do a second coat on the thumb, on this one. A little bit wet here. So I would definitely suggest doing the first coat quite thin and waiting for it to dry, because then the polish dries really well. So I had a client yesterday, and we did a pedicure with the red one that you have on the other thumb. And after the pedicure, we did a manicure, which was 45 minutes. She put her shoes on, and then I texted her later, and she told me her nails were fine. Her toes were fine.
You know what? I did the same thing actually.
Yeah, but you were wearing socks. She actually put her boots, like her running shoes on.
Well, you know what though? The fact that it wasn't very long after getting my toes done that I in fact threw the socks on, and there was no marks. There was no. But
socks are quite loose, and
I was wearing toe socks.
Still though, okay. This is still a little wet. I'm gonna put a second coat. Third one. So you can see what this looks like. Yeah, so she didn't, mind you, what I do now with pedicures is, because people do often wear shoes after, and I've been actually doing this for quite a while now with Dazzle Dry. I do the whole pedicure, I do dry pedicures, then I apply polish, and then I do a foot massage. And then I do a foot massage, 10-minute foot massage. And in that time, the polish is dried completely.
I can attest to this.
Yeah, because you know what? Even after Dazzle Dry is really dry to touch in like a minute.
That's some voodoo stuff they got going on over there.
So I'm going to do a third one on this one too. Yeah, so you can do that with Dazzle Dry. But like I said, I was able to do a very similar thing. I was a little bit more careful with this product, but I managed. Okay, so I would dry them a little bit better.
Under normal circumstances.
Under normal circumstances, but this also has like a thicker brush.
Yeah.
And I have to say, you guys, it's actually easier to paint someone else's nails. You have two hands. Well, you can move around, maneuver this hand, right? You don't...
Right, so out of these colors, which ones are your favorite?
Yeah, and which ones...
Comment down that way.
Yeah, and let us know which colors we must buy.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know what colors you'd want us to do next.
I know a lot of people are super excited about that purple, the grape something. But I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of buying also for my clients, and clients here
what about me? Maybe
are
I want
very...
the purple.
No, you don't want that purple.
Why not?
It's too light. You wouldn't like it.
Oh.
Clients here are very conservative. Yeah, like especially for toes, they really like the reds and kind of nude colors. So I kind of, want to buy for the clients as well. What?
It's funny that you say that, because I'm just kind of looking at the wall.
I know.
And just
I have so many colors.
What seems to be an infinite amount, including drawers and containers. It's just, the idea of needing to purchase more.
And you know what? The thing is, I know, but the thing is, some of these colors, like I really don't have. I don't. Let's say, like, I don't have anything like this. Exactly.
Okay. This is the moment where I just smile and nod everybody.
It's like, yes.
Yeah,
you're right. So I'm using a brush dipped in acetone, and I prefer, this is an acrylic brush that was never used for acrylic, but
we've repurposed it.
Yeah, so this is number 6, kind of. I know it says 23, but they have like different names. Normally it would be like a round number 6 brush.
Right.
And I like to really keep it nice and pointed. So in between using it, I dip it in a little bit of oil, because you know what, it dries out after a while because you're using it with acetone, so it becomes really kind of frizzy. So this time you can spend kind of perfecting the shape, which also gives you time for the nails to dry. Someone was saying that they feel that they were so interested and so happy with this line is that it's going to replace the original OPI line. That would be something. Okay, so let's be honest. Let's be honest here. This needs a top coat. Right? It does. Unless it's not only that it's not shiny.
It is shiny, but just
it's shiny, but it's not enough shiny. It's kind of like dull. It needs a top coat. So they say that you don't have to use a top coat, but
you know what? I could walk out the door with that.
Okay.
I'm very happy. But that's
just and again, this is different for maybe salon clients and like a regular consumer that would do their own nails, because I feel that my clients would not be happy with.
It's got a nice shine to it. Is it like glass perfect, like shiny?
It's pretty dry. No.
But it's to me, I would be okay with that.
Again, leave it a little bit longer to dry. in normal circumstances. So now the top coat, so far, I haven't had any issues with any bubbling.
Knock on wood.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do the other 4. Let's see how it looks. So with the top coat, I find if you apply it too thick, it's going to kind of shrink around the edges a little bit. So I find with the top coat, you can put a little bit of pressure. Obviously not too much. I find with the other pinkish red, it was picking up color a little bit when I was doing a pedicure. It has that much pigment.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe drying it a little bit more would be a good idea with that color. You know, and you can see how I was able to correct and do an extra swipe without the top coat. It has a really, really good consistency. Top coat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too liquidy. It's not too thick. You can control it really well. See how it picked up a little bit of color? So what I'm going to do is just wipe it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm going to really make sure that I kind of work the product into the brush again. Pick up a nice amount, like a nice bead. Place it, pull down. Place it, pull down. It's a very, very good application, I have to say. Okay, so keep this one flat and we'll do the thumb. Keep it a little bit over there. I try to avoid going back into the bottle. Again, I picked up some product, so I'm going to wipe it off because every time you do, you kind of waste your time and the polish is setting up in that time. So the bigger brushes are always better because you can grab enough product for the nail. All right, so keep this one flat.
Did we do one of these with
I'm gonna let it dry.
Okay.
A little bit better. If I had to repaint a nail or something like that, I leave it until I'm finished with the other nails. And definitely you want to use this as a full system because that's how it's designed.
I think you just cracked a knuckle.
Yeah. Yeah, this is still a little tacky.
And that's even with 3 coats and you can still see that middle ridge.
I know. It's just that those colors are normally kind of a little tough to apply.
Now you did both of these already, correct? Or was it just the one?
Good question. Okay, this one is very, very shiny. No, but I don't think I did the top coat on this one.
You did a top coat
on this one.
Yeah,
but not
on
this
one
one.
of them, yeah.
Yeah. You got me there for a second.
Well, I wasn't too sure. I was like, I remember one of those nails being done.
Because I did 3 coats on these 3 nails, but not this one. This one has 2 coats of color. Okay, so these will dry for a few minutes, and again I'm gonna show you here quickly what I do with the brush. Just drop some oil. Oops, and then just kind of rub I do it every second time I use the brush, and kind of make it into a point. Roll it, and it stays nice and pointy, as you can see. Alrighty, so I would say that the formula of these three is still the best. This one is next. The black is, so this is 10 out of 10, I would say.
Yeah.
This is 9 or 8 out of 10. This is,
I'd give these three like a 10 out of 10. I'd give this, like the black, probably about a 7 out of 10, to be honest.
True.
This I'd give probably about an 8 to a 9.
Yeah.
And these I would give
5.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would give it an easy 4.
Yeah.
So
still, I'm impressed, but, you know, just to let you know, not all of the colors apply the same.
Correct.
So yes, please let us know what other colors we should be trying, we should be buying. And we'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.